What's going on, everybody? Crazy Dog back for another position preview video. And this time I'm going to be talking about the running backs. In my last video, I talked about the quarterback. So why not talk about the running backs now? Now, looking at the running back position for the Cleveland Browns, it's pretty obvious who will be our starters, because we're going to be utilizing two for the most part. We got Isaiah Crowell, who is our bell cow, or should I say bell crow, and then we got Duke Johnson, who is the pass-catching running back out of the backfield. I honestly wouldn't be surprised if we saw Duke line up at slot receiver at times. You know, that, I mean, with Andrew Hawkins leaving the squad, going to New England, that opens up a hole, an open slot for a Duke Johnson to maybe slide in there every now and then and catch passes out wide. Now, a guy you should really watch out for is Matthew Days out of NC State, rookie. I saw some tape on this guy. He's got some talent. And I think he has a great shot at making this team, just based off the fact that, you know, George Atkinson, he's going to be a bona fide special teamer. He's really the only other threat. You know, there's another guy on the team, what is it, Brandon McGee. He really has no chance at making this team, really. He's going to be a practice squad player for sure. But, I mean, I can't wait to see what, you know, the rookie has to offer this team, you know. But, yeah, it's really going to be Crowell, who was legit 48 yards from 1,000 yards last year. And I really think with this offensive line that we have now, he could easily eclipse 1,000 yards. I wouldn't even be surprised if we had a 1,000-yard running back in Crowell and a 1,000-yard receiver in Duke Johnson. Imagine that. You know, they could combine for 1,000 yards in running and pass catching. And then we could easily add a 1,000-yard receiver in Kenny Britt. You know, people are obviously sleeping on the receivers because we lost Terrell Pryor. Don't sleep on them. Don't sleep on them. They're good. Coleman, of course, missed a few games with a hand injury. Same injury that Nassib had last year. Of course, due to the positions they play, Nassib missed less time, whereas Coleman missed like 6 games. And I'll tell you one thing, we really missed him. We could have used his, you know, versatility. Now, another dark horse to be at running back is, you guessed it, Jabril Peppers. Because of his versatility, I mean, I don't think we're going to see him too much on offense this year, because Hugh Jackson and Greg Williams are going to try and get him used to defense first. They don't want to put too much on his plate right now. But I would not be surprised as his career goes along, they slide him in to maybe a wildcat running back or, you know, a quarterback position every now and then, being as that's what he did in Michigan. But for right now, I see him only as a defensive player. But I would not be surprised to see him pop in at running back or quarterback every now and then, just to add a little spice to the offense. Get it? Well, I'm hitting them with these jokes though. But Crowell will definitely be the bell cow of this offense, and his success will determine how good this offense will be. If Crowell is out here getting 100+ yards a game, and you know he's blowing through holes, you know, causing havoc in the defense, that's going to open it up for the receiving game. And that's where Kenny Britt can be really, really useful, because he can go downfield. And if Cody Kessler can master the downfield pass, I mean, he can put it right on the dot. I mean, bruh. Looking at the passes that Kessler threw last year, I think he can really dot the I with Kenny Britt. It's going to be fun to watch those two connect. But for right now, it's all about Crowell. You know, if he goes out there and just runs ragged on defenses, it's going to be a long day for that defense. I tell you that. But I'm just excited that we got a good offensive line. Because if we had the offensive line from last year going into this year, I wouldn't be as confident. And then Hue Jackson came out once again and said that he's looking to run the ball more. Take the pressure off the quarterback and run the freaking ball. People are legit sleeping on Crowell, man. You know, they're out here talking about Leonard Fournette and Zeke and, you know, all these guys, David Johnson. But they're sleeping on Isaiah Crowell. The dude was so close to 1,000 yards last year. You know? I think he could easily eclipse it this year. It's going to be fun to watch. But it's going to be fun, you know? Can't wait for training camp. It's coming up real quick. Now, little programming note. My next 2 videos, I'm doing these every 2 days, trying to get them out there before training camp starts. Once I finish these position previews, my very last video before training camp, which will most likely be on the day of training camp, will be a bold predictions video where I will be giving you guys some bold predictions about this team. Record-wise, you know, records, stats, you know, who I think will have the better year at defensive line and all that good stuff. So be prepared for that. But for right now, let's go Browns. I'm Crazy Dog 99, and I'm out.